everyone. Welcome to episode number 138 of the Lamb Podcast. My name is Ian.
I'm Derek.
And unfortunately, there's no Rob today. Hardworking man. 2 jobs. Can't do it. You ever work 2 jobs?
Uh, yeah, kinda.
How long did that
Not
last?
not too long, dude. I was like, when I was in the military, I was trying to like do stuff on the side, like
Oh.
just like drive for Uber or like just DoorDash and
Oh.
stuff like
I
that. And it was
see.
brutal. It was
Yeah.
brutal.
I did um, one time. It was during holiday time. I was working at Tilly's clothing store, and I was working at Under Armour, another clothing store, but I had to be at Under Armour at like 5 a.m. And I'm
hmm
not a morning person. I was probably late like 3 times a week going to that store, man. It's brutal.
Yeah.
I hate it. Um,
Hustling.
Not much to talk about. We can real quick talk about Lomachenko versus Davis happening in November, I believe. Thoughts on that fight? Is it bad timing?
No, I think it's good timing. I mean, all the controversy that's happening in that division, I think that's the right fight to make. Uh, I mean, yeah, I think that's the right fight to make.
Good.
I know they were talking about doing Loma and Shakur, but I'd rather see
Oh,
Loma and Tank anyway.
yeah, yeah. Bigger names,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I don't know. All right. UFC Fight Night Cortez versus Namajunas was this past Saturday. Main event. Namajunas wins unanimous decision. I'd like to formally apologize for sounding like a complete casual last week because I thought that Tracy Cortez had all the weapons to beat Rose Namajunas, but um, she looked really good this fight, so I'll give props to Rose. Thoughts on that one for you?
Um, yeah, man. This version of Rose is scary, and I think she's hitting her stride. I think she's getting back into being really active, and I think that's where she fell off the most. Is when I mean, it's so crazy. Such a talented fighter in every aspect of MMA, and sometimes it just looks like she's nervous to pull the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, she's looked good. These last two, she's looked like she's been trying to stay busy, and I don't know. Uh, it, she looks good, but I don't think she
Yeah.
looks Grasso good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Alex Grasso is a whole different animal. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. She's definitely. I wouldn't put her up against top 5 for now. I would say I think they still can make the Macy Barber fight. She is top 4, but I think top 10 is completely fine. Oh, what the hell? Can you see me?
Yeah,
My Discord went completely. Okay, never mind. Top 10 is fine. Natalia Silva would be fun. I'm not interested in a rematch with Jessica Andrade. Um, yeah, I guess Barber. Even Blanchfield, I feel like we can do something different. I don't know. Hard to say. The women's flyweight division is kind of tough.
yeah.
All right. Who on this fight card, in your opinion, stocks went up on?
Up. Um. Yeah, let me go back. I had my down pulled up. Up. I mean, I said it before, bro, and I still really like him. Gene Silva, bro.
Mm-hmm.
To step in on this, make your UFC debut, right? And
Yep.
absolutely against a killer, Charles Jourdain, a killer, you know what I mean? And then move a weight class up and Drew Dober, another killer,
Right.
you know what I mean? And go out there and take them apart like that. The big issue, I think, for a lot of us is that power going to translate a division up, especially against a bigger lightweight like that?
Yeah.
And, bro, looked like a scary movie, bro. Crazy work. Yeah, I'm so excited to watch Gene Silva keep fighting in whatever division he wants to fight in. Exciting stuff for him, man. Stock's definitely gone up for
Yeah,
me.
I agree. For Rob, his stock, he really likes saying Charles Johnson, and I agree. Charles
Oh
Johnson
yeah.
was going up against an up and comer in Josh Van, a huge
Hmm.
prospect, and a lot of people were saying that Josh Van had it 2-0 in the bag. I disagree. I think Charles Johnson won the first one, maybe lost the second one, but just that double jab to hide the hands, and then just a beautiful, beautiful uppercut to finish him. That was amazing striking. Plus, I mean, for the flyweight division, Charles Johnson is 6 foot, I believe, a little bit taller, maybe.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Chico's, dude.
Yeah.
The way he can cut to 125 is crazy. I don't know how he does it. He looks great cutting, weighing in. I just don't know
Hmm.
how he does it.
Yeah, that's insane.
So that's Rob's pick. For my pick, I am gonna go with Montel Jackson. Montel was, I mean, I thought it'd be a lot longer fight than what it was. I know his past couple fights have been first round TKOs, but Blackshear is no scrub. So
You're right.
he looked amazing. Dominic Cruz during in commentary was saying right before that punch that his punches straight down the pipe are clean, and look what he does. He does exactly that. So excited to see him. All right. So what stocks stayed the same for you,
Um,
or what fighters stayed
this
the
one
same
was a
for you?
tough. This one was a tough one for me. I was looking between two guys, um, but I think I'm gonna go with Bonfim.
Mm,
Uh, Not really the most impressive win. I would have liked to see him get a finish. I think we were just so spoiled by seeing him come in and like he had some pretty dominating wins
mm,
uh, before his last couple fights. Um, but he's facing tougher competition. You know what I mean?
mm,
So yeah, I'll say he stays the same on that. Two, Petrosky coming off that last kind of embarrassing loss
yeah.
and to get a win here is good. I really want to see him gain some momentum. You know what I mean? I think he's talented. So I love watching him on The Ultimate Fighter.
Mm. For Rob, I'm gonna pick Dober. He did say Nama Yunus and Dober, but since we were talking about the main event, Drew Dober, I can agree with it. You know, you're kind of taking on the last minute opponent. Drew Dober, I mean, it was just fight of the night. You know what I mean? They're just exchanging blows. It's nothing new to Drew Dober. So yeah, I agree with that. Plus, I mean, it sucks getting a TKO because of a cut. It's not
Yeah,
something that like you know really affected him. He could still keep going if he wanted to, but that wasn't his
nasty cut.
decision. Yeah, it was disgusting.
Nasty.
For me, I'm gonna go Josh Van because he still looked good. But of course he just got caught, unfortunately. I think he's still young. He's 22 years old. He has a long journey ahead of him, and I think he can bounce back real fast after this fight.
Yeah,
And for you, what fighter went down?
man, very unfortunate, bro. Because all the way up until last year, bro, Christian Rodriguez was shutting down all newcomers, bro. All these young guys that I thought were going to absolutely squash them.
Mm,
Raul Rosas, Cameron Simon last year, and then Isaac Dolgarian this year, all undefeated or near undefeated young guys.
yep.
And then to get submitted by Julian Erosa, who's no punk. I'm pretty sure 10th Planet Las Vegas guy, no punk.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Low key, sneaky jiu-jitsu, really long guy, pause. But I think it's an impressive win for Julian. But more than anything, I am kind of disappointed in Christian because I did see him like
Yeah.
same thing, bro. He was hitting his stride, getting that momentum going, and then just unfortunate
Mm,
to get submitted and finished like that while you're on a run like that. So yeah, stocks down for C-Rod.
yeah. I'll add on to that because that was also Rob's pick. This is Christian's first fight at featherweight. We know that he's had trouble making weight at bantam, so I kind of encourage the thought of going up, but sometimes the power doesn't transfer. Not saying that Christian Rodriguez has zero power, but he was just going up against tougher guys. And you're right. Like, I can't remember last time I've seen a fighter do a body triangle with a guillotine from the bottom. You know what I mean? So Jordan
Yeah.
Rosa was fantastic. I love the energy that he put on Rodriguez, but that's Rob's fighter that went down. For me, I'm gonna go with Cody Brundage. I don't know about you. I
Yeah.
mean, none of the
Yeah.
elbows looked gnarly at the back of the head. Maybe one slipped in, but aside from that, the acting performance was fantastic from Cody Brundage. Brundage, he was just looking at his corner. What should I do? Looking at the ref, like, oh, it hurts. It hurts. I don't know what I can do, but um, just a bad way to take a what he thought would be a DQ win, maybe. But
Crying like a bitch in any capacity is going to lower your stocks, dog.
yeah,
It don't matter what the situation is.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe if Cody Brundage looked at the big old screen, see the replay of what happened, he could have made a different decision. Because it just doesn't look good anymore. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah, that was our stocks. I need to think of a better name because it just doesn't roll off the tongue well. But that was our picks. Moving on. This Saturday, UFC Fight Night, Lemos versus Jandiroba. We will be doing our lightning picks all the way up to the main event. Starting us off, very beginning. Two heavyweights, Mohammed Usman versus Thomas Peterson.
We'll go Usman KO.
Agreed. Usman by KO.
Yeah.
Luana Carolina versus Lucy Pudilova.
I'm going to go Luana decision.
I'll go Pudilova by decision. Lightweight division, we have Loic Rajabov versus Trey Ogden.
Trey Ogden, KC guy, decision.
Okay, I'll go Ogden by decision. Next, we have Miranda Maverick versus Dion Barbosa.
Miranda Maverick, KC adjacent. I'll go Miranda by decision.
You know, Miranda does look like she's from fucking the Midwest, dude. She got that
Why you say
look.
that, dude?
She got that sparkle, you know?
That Midwest sparkle, huh?
Yeah. I'll go Miranda by decision. Next, we have Brian Kelleher versus Cody Gibson.
Um, Brian Kelleher. I'll say submission.
I'm gonna go Cody Gibson by knockout. And then our main prelim bout, Jung Young Lee versus Hyder Emil.
Hyder Emil looks mad familiar to me for some
It
reason.
does, huh?
Like I know him. Like I've trained with him or
Oh,
something. But I can't figure out.
nah, bro, you're thinking of
Maybe
Rob.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody different. I think I'm thinking of somebody different. El Nino Training Center. Where is this? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody different. I'll go. Sorry. Lee. I'm gonna go lead. Decision.
I'm gonna go Lee by submission. To kick off the main card, we got featherweight division bout Du Ho Che versus Bill Algeo.
Yeah. Casey doesn't forget Bill Algeo. Duho Choi by absolutely murderous KO.
Oh my
Send him to
god.
the absolute fucking shadow realm. He's not going to wake up. He's going to be in a coma for at least 6 weeks.
Why? What did Algio do?
Isn't Aljo's the dude who ripped that nasty promo?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Was he?
yeah,
Did
about
he say like
KC.
Casey's a shithole or something?
Yep, yep. KC doesn't forget Bill Algio.
It's hilarious. I'll go Duho by knockout. Flyweight division bout. We got number 14 ranked Cody Durden versus Bruno Silva.
I'm going to go Bruno Silva. I lied. Cody Durden decision.
Um, I'm gonna go Silva by knockout. Next up, Kurt Holloway versus Kanan Kruczewski. Interesting Brazilian name.
Kane in submission.
Yeah, Kanan by submission. And then we have a featherweight bout: Steve Garcia versus Sangwoo Che.
Steve Garcia, what a crazy name. So, um, Steve Garcia decision.
I'm sorry, but I have to go Steve Garcia by bloody knockout against Che. Steve Garcia reminds me of like old time UFC fighters. His
Yeah.
fights are disgusting. All right, our co-main event of the evening: Brad Tavares versus Jun Young Park.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Did you see the post, the UFC post of Brad Tavares showing him over the years, dude?
Yep.
I think he wins this one.
Whoa.
I think he wins this one impressively, dude. I'm gonna go Brad Tavares. All right, Brad Tavares.
See, it's hard, dude.
Decision. I want to say TKO so bad. It's like there's like a there's like a zipper on my mouth when I want to say TKO. Yeah, decision.
Yeah, I would love to root for Brad Tavares, but I love the Iron Turtle so much. I'm gonna go Jun Young Park by decision. Brad Tavares is still a sturdy guy, so classic veteran Brad Tavares. That should be his new nickname, dude. Classic veteran Brad Tavares. All right, now for the main event of the evening. Number 3 ranked Amanda Lemos is taking on number 5 ranked Verna Jandiroba. How do you see this fight going, King?
I said it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it again. Potential fight of the year, bro. I think both of these ladies can scrap. Neither one of them are scared to scrap. I think I said earlier about Jandiroba might try to work against the cage a little bit more, work in the clinch a little bit more. Lemos is so nasty out in space.
Mm-hmm.
But so is Jandiroba. So who knows? Maybe we'll get them both standing in the middle and throwing bombs out there, man. Because like I said, both these ladies are a tough fight. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Lemos. I'm gonna go Lemos TKO.
Oh.
I think they're gonna stand in there and trade. I think Jandiroba believes in her power, and I think she has no reason not to. She hits hard. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, this was kind of a toss-up because prior to making my video about Verna, I thought she was more dominant than I thought she was, but she has been kind of like up and down a bit. So, with that being said, I think Amanda Lemos is a better striker. Ground game is a little suspicious, especially in her fight against Zhang Weili, but Zhang Weili is a whole different story, whole different animal. I think if Verna can get her down, she can get some really good control time. I don't think it'll be anything. I don't think the ground and pound will be anything that Amanda hasn't seen in a while. but I do like Amanda Lemos, just pure striking. I think she can get it done, and I do see a TKO for Amanda Lemos as well. All right, that wraps up today's episode. What's your song suggestion, brother?
My song suggestion is Lithonia. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, whatever he's calling himself nowadays. Banger of a song. Very banger of a song.
Okay. Lithonia?
Yes.
Oh, the new single that came out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very Diet Frank Ocean-y.
Oh. Okay. Have you heard his
like
new album?
I've heard bits and pieces. I should have listened to it. I'm backtracking, bro.
Slacking.
I started it. He released it so late at night.
Yeah.
And then I listened to like 2 or 3 songs, fell asleep, and I swore I was going to get back to it. I never got back to it.
Oh. I was just curious if you heard. He did make a music video for this song, but it's such an interesting like style. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to listen to it, but
yeah.
My song is going to be Bulls on Parade, the Denzel Curry version though. It is so good.
Banger, dude. That's a banger, dude. I was just listening to that in the gym yesterday. That's a banger.
It's fucking really good. And I'm glad it's on Spotify, so I'll add that to the list. I'm sure Rob has his own song. He'll send it through. I'll add it. But that'll wrap us up for today's episode. Next week we'll give our reactions to this fight night, as well as giving our predictions for UFC Manchester. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Later.
So rough, man.